From Louisiana was on that editorial board when they made that decision, at least from the photo anyway.
They should have known it was dangerous to do that. Getting into our gumbo weather kind of forecast, we certainly have the chilly feel here. And if you can believe it, we're getting much colder air, even colder than what we have for next weekend ahead of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We're talking about temperatures eventually getting into the teens and 20s by next weekend. Not right now. We don't have that coming up in the next couple days, but just something to think about for the Christmas time and ahead of Christmas time forecast, especially Friday and Saturday mornings look really cold. Right now, though, temperatures are pretty chilly. We consider this fairly cold for South Louisiana. Temperatures in the 40s and lower 50s. And we have had a little bit of that just nuisance light rain, a couple of very light showers skirting along our coast near Houma and Grand Isle. Looking at our hour-by-hour forecast, this is for New Orleans. You can see we'll eventually get clearing skies overnight, so the showers are not going to last too long. You might have a little bit of a sprinkle or a light shower kind of set up, especially closer to the coast, maybe until about 8 o'clock or so. But I think we'll be drying out after that. And then our temperatures continue to drop into the 30s north of Lake Pontchartrain and lower 40s south of the lake for early tomorrow. So if you hit the freezing mark, even if you make it to about 35, you'll want to protect your plants north and west of the lake tonight. We'll have those clearing skies, which will allow those temperatures to drop. Tomorrow, temperatures make it into the 50s. And by the way, 40s on the South Shore, not plants and pipes kind of protection weather, but just make sure your pets are safe and warm. And tonight, by the way, is not pipe bursting weather north of the lake either. But by next weekend, we will have that. Tomorrow, highs about 54. Lots of sun. Looks like a pretty day. Maybe a few cirrus clouds mixing in with the sunshine. Overall, I hope you enjoyed. It will be a cool but pretty pleasant Sunday. Starting off with these kind of temperatures for the early morning. Lunchtime making it barely into the 50s, but with the sun, it should feel pretty nice. 4 p.m. we're still in the 50s, and by 9 p.m. dropping back eventually into the upper 30s for north of the lake. Now here's our forecast through tomorrow. You can see just a few clouds here and there. Overall, a mostly sunny day, but look at the increase in clouds by Monday morning. Also some rain as this Gulf low starts to skirt near our coastline and sends us some showers. We're not expecting severe weather or really much in the way of thunderstorms, but we will have rain and showers from Monday afternoon into the night. And then into early Tuesday, we may still have some showers around. This is by Tuesday around sunrise. Also, one thing we'll be watching for on Monday is that we may have some heavy rain. I don't think we'll see a whole lot of flooding, but we're officially at that lowest risk for flooding rains on Monday. And as I mentioned, not looking for a severe threat with tornadoes or high winds. It just doesn't look like that setup. It'll be just one of those kind of light, steady kind of shower situations, I think, late Monday into early Tuesday. Notice the rain totals in the purples and reds. That's up to about 2 to 3 inches. But if you're a little farther north, a little farther from that Gulf low in the blues, you may get about 1 to 2. So overall, we'll say 1 to 3 inches and maybe a little bit more than 3 potentially for some coastal spots. Now here's our upper pattern. This cold air that's been locked up to the north gets a big swing and makes it all the way south into our part of Louisiana and Mississippi by Thursday. Thursday is the front, so Friday morning coming up. So this is several days out, but our models are showing lower 20s north of the lake, upper 20s even south of the lake. And then for Saturday morning, now we'll have to see, of course, several days out. Models are going to change and we'll likely refine the forecast. But Saturday morning, it could be more like teens north of the lake and maybe even a hard freeze south of Lake Pontchartrain on Saturday morning. I have lows North Shore, maybe upper teens and middle 20s south of the lake. Now that is the kind of weather that you'll want to protect any exposed outdoor pipes. So please, you have several days ahead of this time. Go ahead and do those preparations. I would say in the next couple of days. Wednesday or Thursday might be a good day to do that as we'll be a little warmer during the day. Also, models are hinting at that 20% rain chance Thursday, likely just a couple showers, but models have been swinging back and forth on whether any of that would be wintry precipitation. We'll keep our eye on it, but not certain at all at this point. So we'll let you know as we get closer, but do prepare for that huge chill down at the end of the week.
Looks